catalyst for change with the chance to thrive. Crystal.
All right. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Y'all be ready. We get ready to get this party started. We got something new for you today. Today we have something different. You have Miss Lanai Monroe, the herbal butterfly, and Crystal Bodie Smith, your host. Shout Crystal. We're here together today. And we have something different today. If you'll notice what you see here on the flyer, it says we're presenting embracing the culture of unspoken word. Embracing the culture of unspoken word. How you doing, Lanai? Are you excited?
Oh yes, we got a new batch of poets tonight, and it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a wonderful exchange of energy. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be everything we need. So I'm super excited to introduce the world to these wonderful poets.
Now, one of the things I always do is I always like to tell people to introduce themselves. Everybody knows me as Shout Crystal because I'm usually here with story time, and they know that my mission is to allow people to have a platform where they can come and they can share their story.
Mhm.
And story time is about people just letting us know what it is. So I want to remind you guys a few things tonight. Tonight, I want you to do us a favor and share this live with about 5 friends. Get the link and share it out at minimum. All right. And today, tomorrow, next week, when you get this information, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right. And one of the things you're doing is tonight, you're checking out Storytime and Poetic Shenanigans with Krista and Lanai, and we're presenting Embracing the Culture of Unspoken Word. Lanai, I know you got a lineup for us. You always do. But before we talk about the people and what you have going on, you are on Instagram doing the doggone thing. I know you took a little break, but you've
Mhm.
created something with Poetic Shenanigans. Tell the people what your IG is and what you have going on over there, and what to expect when you come back with Poetic Shenanigans.
So on Instagram, my name is Lanai Monroe 91, and that's all one, no underscore, no nothing. So with Poetic Shenanigans, when I first started, it was a release for me to really start getting back into my poetry, releasing energy and pain and trauma that I was going through. But as it grew, I got to know a lot of poets. I got to know a lot of people. It helped me create my inspiration too. So I had to take a little break because even a good thing after a while, you got to take a break from. So I had to take a little break, and we'll be back in July. And what we're going to have is more features, more consistent features, more consistency period, more surprises, more for people to really pour into. So it's definitely going to be a lot of enhancements, a lot of revamping. So yeah, there's so many people I've met in the backstage of basically just trying to go to different open mics. So I'm just like, oh, I want to expand it. I want to crack open Poetic Shenanigans and just blossom a whole new world. So yeah, it'll be
Wow.
back in July.
Will it be at 9 p.m. on Mondays?
Yes, still 9 p.m. Mondays, Eastern Standard Time.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that from her. You see what she said. So, take a good look at it and you'll see what she's doing here. It's coming up as Lanai. I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see it and know exactly what she has coming up for you so you can do this thing with her. And there you have it, Lanai on Instagram
Mhm.
and Poetic Shenanigans Monday nights at 9 p.m. And you met some amazing people. Now, the last time we did this, what kind of response did you get?
Oh my gosh, the poets just initially they had so much fun. They loved the experience. They loved the exposure. It created, especially a couple of them. It was their first time being a feature, so they just loved it. It was it was a kickoff for them. It was a kickoff, and I've seen a couple of them just blossom from there. Like they're posting more, they're doing more poetry online, they're doing more videos, more reels. So this is exactly what this is about, to help people to get their story out, and as well as to help them explore more about themselves.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. 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 That's what we'd like to hear. So let me ask you this. What kind of lineup you got for us tonight?
So we got a mixture of lineup. We have a smaller lineup this time because we want to make sure that we don't want to lose, the intimacy of each poet. So
Right?
we have Deep Thought the lyricist. We have Slow Mo the poet. We got D Librarian. We got Valerie Lorraine Productions, and we might have a little sneak peek of Poetic Vibrations. So yeah, y'all hold on that one. But definitely, we got those top 4 right there, and it's going to be wonderful. I can't wait till y'all get a taste of their poetry, a taste of them. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be so amazing, so amazing.
All right, all right, all right. Now, so who you want to start the party off with? Because I know you always start off with a bang. We can do several things. You want to bring each person up individually, or you want to introduce the group? How do you want to do it?
Well, since we have a smaller group, I want to introduce the group first, so that way we can see them interact. We can see how they are together, and then after that, we'll go individually. So yeah, let's bring them all up.
All right, who you want to bring up first?
Let's see. Let's bring up Arsenio Deep Thought, the lyricist.
Wow. Okay. All right. Drum roll. There we are. There we are. Listen. Good evening. You are muted. Unmute yourself.
I'm unmuted. I was letting y'all talk first, and then I was gonna go ahead and jump in there.
Yes.
So well, welcome. Who else we got to join the party?
We got Valerie Lorraine Production.
There goes Valerie. Valerie, good evening. How you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes. We're happy to have you.
We got D Librarian.
All right.
Family. What's happening?
Hey.
And then we got
good evening.
We saving a wonderful experience for last. We got Slow Mo the Poet.
Slow Mo, are you ready? Are you with us? I see Slow Mo in the studio.
She coming up in slow mo.
Yes.
She's with us. I see that she stepped away for a minute, so I'm trying to wait for her to come back before
she
I bring
did.
her.
I guess it slipped her mind that she was supposed to stay in the room, and I told her, I said, "Yeah, you're supposed to stay there." So I thought she'd be back. There she go.
There she goes.
Go Slow Mo. There you go.
I don't know how this works. I don't know.
So this is the wonderful lineup that we have here, and everybody that is watching, everybody that will be watching, please make sure you are following every single person on here. What they're doing, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to be a poet, because you are pouring your heart out into your poetry just for people to connect with you. So please make sure you're following everybody here. Show them love, like, comment, share, let them know, like, oh my gosh, I seen you on YouTube last night. So please make sure y'all do that. It's a very big appreciation, and we're highly grateful that y'all even came through. Hello, Miss Denise. Miss Denise is in the building. We got Versatile Vixens in the building. Hello. And make sure y'all are sharing this. Share. We want to get this out as far as we can, because y'all story matters, okay? It matters.
That's it. And just real quick, shout out, where are you guys from?
Arsenio.
I'm originally from New Orleans.
New Orleans in the building. Nice. Arsenio?
Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Oh, nice. Okay. Miss Valerie, where you from?
British Columbia, Canada.
Oh, boy. You got a nice variety here, Lanai. Oh, my goodness. Slow Mo.
Westchester County, New York.
New York in the building. That's where I'm from. So, yeah, New York. Okay. And Lanai?
I am from Frederick, Maryland, up north DMV.
Wow. All right, but we are so excited. Yeah. Look at the fire emojis for the lineup once again. That's right. So we're gonna get this party started. And anything that you want to have the people tell us before we go into the individuals, what we can expect, you guys. We're looking for it. We know you guys have something for us. Poetry is on the rise right now. Anything that you want to let us know from the group before we go into the individual presentation?
So we can just go through one by one. Start with Arsenio, and then to Valerie, then D, then Slow Mo. I want y'all to, in the best way possible, describe what you love about poetry. Arsenio.
I mean, everything. I love poetry. The words, the different intricacies of it, the performance, like I like all aspects of it. Like I just truly like deeply enjoy poetry. Like everything, even the bad stuff. I like the bad stuff too.
The bad stuff. That's interesting. I'm just getting into the poetry. Let me ask you something. When you say the bad stuff, what are you referring to?
Oh, there's so many aspects of the bad stuff. It just kind of depends. Like I think some people come on these stages with not the best intent. And I also think, there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than meets the eye. I don't want to air too much out there, but there's a lot that goes on, and it's not all good. Poetry itself is beautiful, it's pure, but outside of that, like, there's a bit of corruption here and there. And so, I don't tolerate it, but I appreciate it all, because if nothing less, it's a lesson.
All right. Thank you so much. And do me a favor, poets, when you're not speaking, mute your mics for us, because I know you're moving around a little bit. And that way we can keep it clean and smooth. All right. Who's up next? Lanai?
Valerie.
Well, thank you. What do I enjoy about poetry? I enjoy being able to express myself in ways that I cannot when I'm just having a regular conversation. I can get extremely vulnerable within my comfort zone. I can use words and metaphors and try and express something so that somebody can feel it, so that somebody can see it, so that somebody can paint a picture that is of my words and my intent for what they get to feel of me that I'm willing to share.
Wow. And what kind of pictures you be painting, girl? What kind of pictures you be painting?
Well, when I read some of my poetry, maybe you'll see some of that.
Oh, wow. Nice. Wow. Well, that's good. That's good to know. We appreciate that. And who you got next, baby girl?
We got Miss D Librarian.
Hey, I appreciate poetry because poetry is my therapy. I write first for me, I like the fact that I get to express myself in ways like Miss Valerie said, that in conversation, people tend to, I don't know, feel some kind of way, but it's like whatever, you get so sick of it. So when I'm writing my poetry, nobody can tell me how to express myself. You can't tell me how to articulate my thoughts, my feelings. You can't even tell me how to belt it out, because when I'm pissed off, that's what gets it. That's what gets that pressure, that pen. And I call myself the punchline poet because I hit people in the gut with my words. I'm metaphor heavy. I'm a social activist. And that's the type of stuff that I like to write about, because it's I guess you could call it the aggressive in me, but I like it, you know what I'm saying? Because aggressive ain't always hostile. And people need to recognize that. And I ain't changing nothing about my poetic style.
Okay. All right.
Let's go. Snaps all around. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all ain't ready for this tonight. Y'all ain't ready? All right. Next we got Slow Mo the Poet.
What do you enjoy about poetry, Slow Mo?
I kept pressing the mic. I'm so sorry. Poetry is my passion. It's just so beautiful. It's my therapy, and I love doing it. I love words. I love how words can heal the soul, can heal the mind, can heal the body, can heal the spirit.
Wow, that's amazing. Words can heal, so that's great. We thank you so much for sharing that with us. Oh my goodness. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna let you all go backstage, and we're gonna see what Lanai got up her sleeve. All right. And we're going to bring you back and see how we're going to do this thing here for real.
Alrighty. So if y'all in the comments, y'all enjoying this, I need y'all to send some flames, send some thumbs up, send some mics. Let us know that you're here, so that way y'all know what's going on, and we can feel your vibes tonight, because this is going to be a wonderful night. Y'all already got a little taste of what these poets are about to bring y'all. I need y'all to make sure y'all sharing this, y'all liking this. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel so y'all can see this more often, because we do this once a month. The dates change here and there, but it's once a month. So I need y'all to make sure y'all are in tune with us. So, Miss Crystal.
Yes, ma'am.
I need you to let them know what you do too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a pretty good idea. So this is story time, guys. Story time is all about human beings connecting. You see the words across the screen. This is where human beings connect through life experiences. And that's why we ask you to like, share, and comment. Join us on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. and 6 days at 6 p.m. And I am Shout Crystal on Instagram. All right. And here it is Shout Crystal, and the story time with Shout Crystal here. So we thank you so much for coming in. And we certainly want to tell you that we want to hear your story beyond the poem tonight. Tonight, you're giving us a little bit of poet, but we want to know what really caused you to start doing this. What was the pain that caused you to start writing? All right. So at some point in time, we look forward to highlighting you and really letting the people learn the story behind the pen. But for tonight, we're going to get into the creative side of you and really let Lanai highlight you guys and let us find out about the poetic world.
Awesome. So we're going to get this rolling, y'all. We're going to get this rolling. We don't want to keep y'all too long, but we're going to get this rolling. We're going to bring up our first one. Arsenio Deep Thought, the lyricist.
What up again?
Yes, y'all. This is Deep Thought, right? I learned which side too, because I be getting confused. But this is Deep Thought, the lyricist over here. Y'all make sure y'all are following him. Go check out his work. Arsenio, let us know what's been going on with you lately. You have a couple things that's been going on. Tell us. We would like to know.
I do. I have a feature tonight. Will be on YouTube. Y'all could check that out. Coming up, I do have some more features. I'll be performing here in my town for Juneteenth this coming weekend, so that's gonna be dope. What else I got coming up?
Where is that going to be? Where can they go see this?
In Madison, Wisconsin. If y'all are,
what's the mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the Juneteenth at Penn Park. If you're in the area, you'll know what it is. If not, DM me, hit me up. I got you. Yeah, so I got that going on, and I do have a book currently out. It's called Prophecies from My Heart. Ooh, these cameras mess with me. There we go.
Look, I'm over here pointing to the window, but I'm pointing at you, so I know.
Yeah, go that way. So yes, you can check that out. It's actually on my own website, Deep Thought the Lyricist with an S at the end.com. You can purchase it there. I actually just got my order of books in, new orders, so I am fully stocked and ready to go. So get your order in, and the sooner you send it, the sooner I send it to you.
Yes.
Wow. So is that www.deepthoughtTheLyricist or just Deep Thought the Lyricist?
Yeah, www.deepthoughtTheLyricist with an S at the end.com.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to put that up there for the people so they can check it out. Let me know if I have it accurate so we can make sure that they go and do it. All right. So I can't wait to see what you have for us tonight.
All right. Cool. So this poem is called Reflective Glances.
Are you ready for him to do his poem, Lanai?
Because if you are, we're going to get him
out your way. We're going to give you the floor. We want to know, because we're going to exit left and go ahead and let you have the stage. All right. All right.
I've shifted into the details of visions, imminent the way these premonitions pour like hot oil to keep me running on insanity. But would you have it any other way? Does this mirrored mime of a man stay silent in the face of every confrontation? I'd like to laugh in the ear of evil, but if he turns his face to me, I know I blink. Can't phase me. I've already gone crazy and I ain't going back. Sometimes they feel I'm pansy, but I'm most daisy, could never quite get words to blossom from his two lips. It's the need to feel abundant, like if I looked to the sky and gave it one kiss, it could turn to me as the kiss of death that I never rose from to be happy like I was just a dandelion. But these words gon' speak for me like ventriloquism. Deepest thoughts flex its imperialism. I can't hold my tongue. It's teaspoons of cinnamon. I don't feel air going into my lungs. I survive off how obscure life can be, and it matches my thoughts random like parodies, cause the effect could never quite affect me like I want to. Watch me weave through notebooks to find myself rooted in vanity, going in circles like vinyls of violins, violent, but I've become prone to violence, scraps of former self marinated in the deception that life is just simply too much on a basis. That's why you catch my mountainous statements sounding so persuasive. I don't want to be here, and you shouldn't want to either, because it's hard to take a breather until death is your reliever, receiver of things that come in threes, things that come in threes, things that come in predictions. Stab wounds to my body, cuts are what's left my lineage across paintings and strokes of genius. So smart, stay sharp, because otherwise you're dull or jagged, so straight lines elude you. I'm confused too. No te conozco, eres un extraño. You survive these stretches of garden only to pit stop in pitfalls, text up and phone calls. We got it all, but it's stalled on corners like the potential that we know we have. But you're lazy. Be honest to self, if nothing else. Otherwise, you're bound to have nothing else. Dip me in the sweetest honeys, hoping then I could just be. But I believe life to be vape smoke. It's here, then it's clear, but the aroma lingers like traumatic memories, and I feel like I'm gonna explode, leaving deep thoughts everywhere. Is it genuine happiness or mania? I'm still discovering, uncovering the things that smother me, tapped into divine feminine. I possess abilities to be motherly, but if I admitted it in the public eye, they would look at me different. Side eyes can only see you sideways. On the sideways could look at you beside ways that my life should go. I'm trapped in this mind. Conception confines, inception isolated on the outside, looking in like salt and limes. Take a shot of me and feel that thing I often fear. It is the fact that once these words are done with my breaths, I haven't the slightest clue of what next to do. Do you? And is that in alignment with my wants, or do you truly know what I need?
Deep thoughts everywhere. What?
Thought-provoking, indeed. Thought-provoking. You said side eyes can only see you sideways. You know, it's interesting because that's what you guys do with poems. You make people think. You make people think, and you leave them really hanging on to your words. So thank you so much for that, sir.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so yeah, but Arsenal, we'll be back with you for your second piece. We'll be back with you.
I got you.
Oh my God. Woo!
Yeah,
Y'all
you know,
weren't ready? Y'all weren't ready? Was y'all ready? Huh? Yeah, Get ready. Get ready.
wow. And you
Yes.
know, I think men deliver different than women. Do you agree? I think they kind of leave you that they're a little bit more. It stings you a little bit more when the men do it. They kind of come at you.
It depends, because I haven't seen some very potent females, but it depends on the person and what their message. It's the message and their purpose that they're delivering with. But Arsenio always delivers, and leaves you thinking afterwards. So
Wow.
I'm very grateful. But
Okay.
next up, we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna mix it up, y'all. So next up, we got D Librarian, the
All right. The
building.
librarian in the house. There you go.
D Librarian.
Are you frozen?
Oh, I think it froze a little bit.
Let me bring you back up again and let's try that again.
There we go. There we go. All righty. So this is D Librarian, y'all. Remember, I told y'all, make sure y'all are following everybody that comes up on the screen, because they gonna give y'all, they leaving no mercy, okay, with this poetry. They leaving no mercy. All right. Y'all about to feel everything y'all need to feel tonight. I'm hyped. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm hyped. So, D Librarian, you got the floor, queen. Let them know what you got. Get them.
I'm D Librarian. I'm a spoken word artist from New Orleans. I focus on social activism. Most of my poetry is about me, things that I've experienced, my spirituality, and a lot of critical analysis on ideology to raise awareness to belief systems that I find to be toxic to society. So, and this with that being said, I get so sick of people and their opinions, and folks don't really understand where I'm coming from when I say that, because they always want to defend. Well, sometimes take what you want from it. No, tell them to shut up sometimes. That's how I feel, because everybody don't need your opinion, especially if I didn't ask for it. And that brings me into this poem, Nonconformity is Me, because an opinion is also a belief or judgment that doesn't rest on grounds to prove absolute certainty. And because of that, I'm free of OPP, because a motherfucking opinion will not define me. Now run it back. I'm free of OPP, because a motherfucking opinion will not define me. Now sing along. I'm free of OPP, because a motherfucking opinion will not define me. Now run it back. I'm free of OPP, because a motherfucking opinion will not define me. The same energy that motivates one to fight for justice is the same energy that fuels my purpose to fight against social injustice. You see, racism isn't our only issue. I choose to fight against society and all of its damaging ideologies. I'm also not a fan of vanity, greed, gossip, or bullying. If I see any of these behaviors online or in person, I will say something to you about it, especially if you're doing it to me. I don't agree with ignoring shit, because people need to be checked about their foolishness. So don't tell me to be quiet, because I won't. I'm strong enough to stand alone. I've been doing it, but I'm not alone anymore. So don't use me or disrespect me, because I will cut you off quicker than a bitch in heat. I'm not advocating for division. I just don't have time for those who criticize others for living and believing different. I speak out because I choose to. So I don't need anyone's advice about being quiet. I got a problem with society, and I will not oblige it. You can look at me crazy all you want to. I'll shut down any argument from a fool, because my life is sitting pretty. I'm rock solid. My values are founded in principles that keep me in autopilot. Don't worry about my frame of mind, because I promise I got it. I'm free from bandwagons and flocks of sheep. Them wolves better run when they see me. My passion burns skin deep. You may as well call it jealousy, the way I zealously protect me. Please believe, you will never see me bow down to human fallacy. I will rebut at the expense of living lonely. I refuse to allow society to kill me. So I live freely, free of OPP, because another person's opinion will not define me. I'm exhausted with average thinking. So an outlier I'll be, but free and not bonded to the confinements of my belly. Peace. I love that poem.
Oh wait, no, you're on mute, Crystal. You're on mute.
I'm sorry. She was listen. I'm so excited. I'm ready to talk. And she was so excited. It wasn't even time for us to bring her on. She was like, "I'm going in. I got a message to tell. I'm starting now. Ready or not, here I come."
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I be ready for it because I live in a world where it's hard for me I can't really get peace in a lot of places because it doesn't matter what space I'm going in. Somebody always trying to tell me what to do, and it's so funny that happens a lot. That I'm surrounded by a lot of opinionated people, but I don't be sharing my opinions, and I don't understand. It's very audacious and arrogant of anybody to tell another person how they should live. If you're not being disrespected or mistreated, who the hell are you to tell somebody else what to do? They got people who are trying to micromanage every word that comes out of my mouth, and I'm sick of it. And it's happening in the poetry community too. So this message is for some of them too. I'm sick of y'all. Stop telling me what to do. I'm 40 years old and serve this damn country. Ain't nobody about to tell me what to do. And that's
Freedom
that's
of
the
speech.
motivation behind that. I don't act like society. I'm an outlier, which means I'm far from average. I'm 3 standard deviations from the mean. I'm a divergent. So I ain't like a lot of people. Yeah, I don't share. So stop telling me to do this and do that because I don't share in your beliefs. I'm tired of fucking telling people that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. I feel you, and I appreciate you. I appreciate your advocacy for everything that you do. I love it. I love that you stand your ground. Ain't nobody finna tell you nothing. And you honestly, not only do you stand your ground, but you teach people verbally how to sit there and stand up for themselves. And you educate people how to speak. Like if you're gonna use this, using in context, okay? And then we can go from there.
Yeah, that
So
too. Yeah.
I'm thankful for you, Queen, so much. And we gonna see you in the next round of your poem, bringing that fire. Thank you, Queen. Y'all, that was the library. Y'all wasn't ready. I told y'all. I
Woo!
told
So
y'all.
you know what? Being an advocate is so important, and that's the thing I love about poetry because people have powerful messages that they might not even sometimes talk about, but they feel free to say it in a poem. So that's great.
Mm-hmm. So next up, we gonna bring and don't mind me. I'm over here sending out the kites on Instagram about this. So next up, we gonna bring up Valerie Lorraine Productions.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's go, let's go. Yes. Hi, Miss Valerie. You're on mute.
This hair, y'all, look at her hair. Look, if anybody's going, look at her hair, y'all. It's so beautiful. It's so luscious. She just wakes up like, ah. Oh, you're on
Wow.
mute. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Some days, not every day. Not every day.
Well, Queen, we gonna get out your way and let you take the stage. You got the floor, Queen. Let them know what you got.
All right. So this is called Become That Poem. And this poem is a nod to the birth of my writing and my pen name. Become
All
That
right. So we're gonna let you have the floor. We're gonna let you have the floor, and you are going to be here. It's all about you.
Thank you. This is Become That Poem. I became the words, watching the cursive swirl, staining white paper, birthing life into ego, momentum of joy, pausing, so I could breathe new life, renewed spirit, freshly applied to places where I died. Purposefully, you remained the sinner. The non-fiction novel wrapping me in your pages. I became that fictional poem full of heaven and ink. I lived in each syllable, forever hanging on the excited verse forthcoming, envious of each line I created via past tense happenstance. I became emotion, awareness, eliciting my purpose. I became that poem, pleasantly unaware that I was creating epitaphs. Possibly, I would not have gave so much or engulfed myself so deeply that I could never escape the bound covers. This is where I exist, knowing that my story lies in the deceit of you, the naivety of me. You are bankrupt of loyalty, and I bountifully rich in love. Coins you dropped, while you pocketed pennies. I prefer to float in the womb of that love poem I became, safely secure from your reach in ballads rich with my pure essence, reading past tense references to your willingness to take succulents for granted. Assume angels flutter for your existence. Ye are gods, powerfully you waged war. Love, full of mercy and compassion, has no deed for your beast. I became that poem, where a lure is enticed by the wild. Behind each stanza was delicacy emerging from the innate. You read my soul, my very heart, using for your gains. Little did I know then, I gained too. You served your purpose. You forced my hand to pen what became that poem, and everyone after. Now, I know you didn't read to the end, where I wrote her in as a brave heroine, a fierce warrior, a poetess of magical beauty. My pen, my fiction, my poem. I became that poem. I became Valerie Lorraine.
We actually have some stuff up here because you have quite a bit that you do. Talk about some of the stuff that you do, Valerie.
Okay. So I have 3 books out. So I have My Life Untitled. I have Falling, and then I have an anthology that I produced with a total of 12 poets, including myself. It's called In the Company of Poets, and it's a beautiful book that I'm very proud of. I'm also the curator of a page called Origin of Thoughts on Instagram, and that is a wonderful page where everybody is welcome to join in no matter what their modality of art is. Of wonderful hosts that I'm really proud of. They are just so lovely. I have my own channel, Valerie Lorraine Productions, on Instagram, and I host an open mic there on Saturday nights. It is a wonderful show that is very well received. But the beautiful thing about that show is that we're always growing our community, meeting new poets, and welcoming them in. I'm also a host on YouTube. Have a show called Serious Shenanigans on Tuesday nights, and that is on the Let's Talk channel. And finally, I am an editor and a writing coach.
Wow, wow, wow. I don't know if you caught all that. I was trying to give it to you. I'm giving it to you, putting it on the screen for you because she is loaded, y'all. She is loaded. So take some screenshots if you have to. There's the YouTube information if you need it for her. There's the open mic information if you want that. Once again, the information about her Instagram is there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I know I had information on the books up there too. So we got quite a bit. And then everybody was talking about how well, and one young lady said she became that poem. What you think, Lanai?
She took my breath away. She took my breath away. Your voice, how you speak your poetry, and the words you use to create such an image of intimacy. And like you paint the picture in your poetry. Like this is what she was talking about. She painted y'all a whole image, a whole story of who she is. Like I love it. I love your intimacy in your poetry. I do.
Thank you so much.
And we can't wait to hear the next one in round 2.
I'll be here waiting.
All righty, Queen. Woo. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we going through it, y'all. We loving this. I hope y'all are ready. If y'all in the comments, I need y'all to send out some fires, send some mics out, send some just hand claps. Let these people know, let these poets know that you hear them, that you feel them, and make sure you share as much as you can. Because like we said, this is important. Everybody's story is important, and we want to get these stories out. We want to get these poems out. And it takes a lot to curate a book. It takes a lot to curate just a poem. So make sure you're sharing and showing love. Next up, last but not least, we got Slow Mo the Poet.
All right, we gotta make sure Slow Mo is ready because Slow Mo be taking them breaks. Slow Mo be stepping away from the camera. You ready,
I
girl?
think it's
Give
something
me
with
a
the
head
service,
check.
and
Give me a head
sometimes she be
nod and
kicking
tell me
her
she
out. I
cracking
don't
up. She
know.
cracking up right now. She cracking up. Cause she be, yeah, she be giving it to us. She be taking. I understand. You said I'm in the back room. I'm in the green room. I get to do whatever I want to do while I'm back in the green room. Don't mess with me.
I'm in slow motion time. You know, I'm on slow mo time. I don't know. Shoot. Hello.
All
Hello.
righty, so slow mo, you got the floor. We gonna get out your way so we can get to know you and your poetry. Let them know what you got.
Oh, you gonna ask her why she started doing poetry and give us a little bit
I'm gonna
about the
ask
back?
her and D Library in the second round. I asked 2 the first round and 2 the second round.
Oh,
That
you
way
gonna
we can get
save
it.
the best for last. Okay. I
I
got
got you. I got you. Don't you worry. Nobody being forgotten.
you.
Nobody
Okay.
being forgotten. We need to know everybody.
Okay, Slow Mo, you got it like that. Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Okay. So I'll be reading from poetry in slow motion. It's on Amazon. It's beautiful. Brown Beauty. I hope you see me. Be that aggressive one, my heart is undone. I become so bashful. No hassle, shy. I do not know how to reply at first glance. Extremely curious to see if I have a chance. New moves to make, a big risk to take. I want you to approach me, recognize my abilities, cherish what I have deep down inside of me. Yes, brown beauty bursting with brilliance. This could get truly intense. I see love in your eyes. You are beyond wise, feeling the benefits of your embrace when we are placed face to face. We are meant. I am daydreaming, time well spent. I've been seeking a partnership parallel to my idea of perfection, and you, brown beauty, are looking right in my direction. Luscious lyricist, can you feel this? My words are lost on your tongue. Please release them so love can be what it's meant to be. That's us, you and me, simply. However complicated, let's relate on the educated, nobly knowledgeable. I honor you. Full respect on your intellect. Understand my concept. Beautiful brown being, your lips look relieving. No more pain. Once mine meets yours. Wait, now pause. I might be taking this too far. I see you know who you are in this world that's so bizarre. Your fragrance of your confidence encourages the fondness of my heart. Now, brown beauty, please tell me, when can we start?
Right now.
So how can they get the book? Where can they get the book? How much is the book?
It's on Amazon. It's on Amazon. I think this one is $15. So yeah, there's 3 books out there. There's poetry in slow motion. There's simply complicated and elevation poetry path
And where can they get it at?
on Amazon. Or you
On
can
your
DM me and I
website or
can actually
Instagram?
assist.
Do they call you? Do they email you? Do they DM you?
Yeah, just go to just DM me and say you want the book. I'll send it to you personally. I'll sign it for you.
Is it Slow Mo the Poet at Slow Mo the
It's by
Poet on
slow
IG?
motion. It's by slow motion. But
Okay.
my Instagram name is the underscore slow motion underscore effect.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard what she said. And you got some people giving you some love out there. We got Just Star, Misdemeanor in the building. She said, hey, boo boo, love you from Slow Mo and Lanai. Love you guys. And Dee said she couldn't hear you a little bit, so she wants to come up a little more. Shalene is giving you some fire. Oh, all right. So we got that. Then we got Rochelle Bodie in the building. And we are so excited for all of you. Thank you so much. New York in the building representing. Yes. Lanai, back to you.
Alrighty. So we gonna go for round 2, y'all. Thank you, Slow-Mo. Be on standby for round 2. We gonna go for round 2. If y'all like what y'all hear, make sure y'all sending out fire flames, sending out their mics. I want to see all types of love and communication and mingle and tingle with yourselves in the comments too. Get to know each other. So yes, we're gonna shake it up the second round. We ain't gonna go the same order.
So
So the next
can I ask you a question before you go to round 2? If
Mhm.
there's a poet who is watching this and they would like to be included, how do you select your poets to be a part of this, and how do they reach out to you if they would like to be considered?
If you would like to be considered for the next round of people, please DM me at Lanai Monroe 91 on Instagram. Really, I just randomly select people. I just go with whatever spirit tells me. So to also promote, Slow-Mo and D Librarian and myself are the founders of the Traveling Poet Society. So if you want to, we have an Instagram as well, Traveling Poet Society. So if you want to ever, be a part of that, get to know us, see what we're doing. We're traveling all the time. We're getting to know people. DM us on that platform too. But if you want to be a part of this and you want to get your story out there with some poetry, please DM me, Lanai Monroe 91. Yeah. So that way we can get you in the loop. We can get you in the cipher.
All right, good. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, round 2. I'm ready.
All right, so we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna mix it up with y'all. All right, let me get D Librarian.
Now, D Librarian, are you back? I see you. Okay, there she go. Oh, she's fully loaded, cocked and
Yeah.
loaded. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I got my little dog. I got my god baby in here. I need you to be quiet till I finish this real quick, okay? 3 minutes for your horses.
Look at it's the look for me. It's the face, yo. Just 3 minutes. All right.
That's that old school.
No, not yet.
Yes.
Let me finish doing
That's
this.
that
Okay.
old school. See, old school, you don't even have to say nothing. All you do is give them a look.
That look,
Right.
because girl, listen. But
So D Librarian, tell us what you have going on. You have books. Do you have anything going on that you want to promote? You have an upcoming book that's coming soon, maybe?
I am okay. I have started the process for my book, but I am not actively working on it, y'all. Remember, some of the y'all that follow me on a regular, I told y'all about how I had stuff all over the place and I had to type it all. Yeah, I had to go through that. So my stuff is just now in order and it's on my Google Drive. And I got like 58 unfinished poems. So I know some of y'all tasked me with trying to get the book out by the end of this year, but I don't want to rush doing that because I don't have enough hype or engagement for myself yet for me to want to push a book, and then be trying to struggle to sell it. So that's coming soon. But I'm, like Lanai said, I'm 1/3 of the founding members of the Traveling Poets Society. And those of y'all who have been faithful, y'all know I've been traveling hard for the last year, but I just left my studio and I'm about to be traveling full time for the next 12 months, hitting stages in every city that I go to and meeting up with these poets that I've been developing relationships with over the past 3 years. So, yeah, that's really what I have going on right now, and spreading my messages about bullying and toxic ideology, and basically of people being of sober minds, raising awareness about PTSD and things that occur for people who have been previously incarcerated and things of that nature. So that's what I'm passionate about. I'll be working on a docu-series to put it on my YouTube channel on D Librarian. I will announce it when I do have a date. That's like right now, I don't want nobody pressing me to do nothing.
No pressure. You heard her.
No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that
if
is
that
wonderful.
satisfies your question.
Yeah, look. I told y'all, look, she's smooth, y'all. She's smooth, y'all.
You know
Yes,
what I
it
get from
does.
you? You know what I get from you before you do your poetry? You are the type of poet that really would empower someone who might be going through something and they need to use their voice. They've been suppressing their voice, whether it's because they're being violated or, abused. If they come and they hear you, and the strength in your voice, you're going to give them the courage to speak out. That's what they're going to get after they sit and listen to you.
I felt warm and tingly up there. Thank you for that. Cause I am glad that that's what you got, because that's what my poetry is for. I am for those people and no one else. I will support other people, but my poetry is only to empower the people that you just exemplified. That's it. I don't write for nobody else.
And I hear that in you. I hear that the way you keep reiterating it. So you keep doing what you're doing. My suggestion is go into those interact locations, domestic violence locations, homeless shelters, places where these women have been displaced. Go into those facilities and those shelters and take the power to them. Because they might not come to the shows because they've been through so much. They're abused, they're hurt. Go to them. Because they need to hear you. They need to hear you.
Y'all see, that's how y'all give advice. When you give advice that is consistent with the lifestyle or activities that the person you are dealing with is trying to pursue. And that way they'll listen. See, I can listen to that because that's consistent with my mission.
Right.
You feel me? So thank you for that, sister.
You're welcome.
Because of that empowerment, and I love to pay it. I don't like people trying to silence my voice. That if when you try to silence me, all it's gonna make me want to do is talk more and push a little harder and push back. And then on top of that, I'm very mindful of what I consume and from whom, because I like to be of sober mind. And because of that, I have this next poem entitled Ex Facto. 1, 2, 3, red light. You have the right to remain silent. Be cautious of your next move or you will be perceived as violent. Be calm. Remembering to breathe steadily. Make no sudden movements. Keep your hands visible high above the steering wheel. And do not answer with a hasty attitude. Maintain your manners. Respond with respect. And if you absolutely must resist, let it be your urge to be rude. Disregard the assumed positions and die in a legacy of public opinion, which soon pales in comparison to attentions given to popular admonitions. We've come a long way from being hung from trees, but don't be appeased by amenities provided by the hands of authorities, whose puppets, mastering the arts of influence, trickle trinkets to those who favor the rule of scarlet letters and sovereign tools. The lust of loins that April fools into prostitution and sexual abuse. Mixed media mimics, marketing gimmicks. The marionettes dangle celebrity with utilitarian accuracy. Their principles of instant pleasure perpetuated generationally. Culture coining capitalism in salacious swifts. Moral compasses spiraling, the economy in need of a facelift. Consummated on the backs of youthful innocence, trafficked through public service and spoiled by the sins of the deviant. Red Rover makes him pull over. Drunk and in his feelings, Rover drives beyond the limit. Like Johnny Cash cutting corners, he speeds through lanes he's unfamiliar with. Uncharted territories compromises one's integrity. Rover coming over reaps Rover the reaper of a soft shoulder. Mother, may I speak? Because anything I say can and will be used against me. In a court of law by neighbors who will only judge me unjustly. But Simon says, one has a right to legal representation. Yet to advocate on one's own behalf concedes one as militant. Incarceration reigns with unsubstantiated claims while gossip girls monetize articles through headline campaigns. Hashtags and gossip gas the rumors through the mill. Peter Piper serves it hot, so remember to sip the tea he spills. Failing to caution on the side of error. Against the grain, there is no measure in regards to the will of man's spirit over the power of pleasure. Consumed by the snare of one's own gluttony, society tailors the grail of hypocrisy by disregarding its own sobriety because it yields to public philosophy. Poem.
Woo, y'all almost jumped out my car. I almost jumped out my car. She said, Mother, may I speak? Simon says, what? What? This is why y'all gonna have to watch the replay, because I know there's a lot of stuff y'all didn't catch. Y'all gonna have to watch it again and then catch those things later, and then y'all gonna get more hype, and y'all need to follow her ASAP, 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 ASAP. Her right there, right there.
And tell them how they can follow you, please.
Oh.
Where can they follow you?
Yes. On Instagram, it's at DEELIBRARIANNE_LLC. I'm the librarian, and it's been a pleasure kicking it with y'all. I have another profile that I'm turning in. That platform is for my nonprofit organization. I have not filed it yet. It's coming at D Library, so it's at DEE Library. And of course, y'all can follow us at Traveling Poets Society, so y'all can stay in the loop about where we're going. We'll be writing articles about every event we attend, networking and connecting other people, as well as curating future shows. Yeah, we got a lot coming up, and I'm really excited about what I'm getting ready to do. So y'all stay on the lookout, because I'm coming hard this year.
Oh, yes. So
Well,
D, definitely be on standby. Stay with
are
us.
you willing? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Are you willing to travel? I mean,
oh yes, ma'am. It's okay.
You just finished saying y'all have to travel and poet, but I mean, I'm saying how far? Let's rephrase that. How far? Because where you
Wherever the budget allows me to go.
Okay, and how flexible are you? And the reason why I asked,
I have open availability. I'm probably the one in the group that has the most flexibility. I don't have no kid. I don't answer to nobody. I don't have no kids. I ain't got no man. I got income. I don't punch nobody clock. I'm good.
Okay, so where are you located again?
I am currently in the DFW area, but you know, I hop around a lot between there, Houston, and New Orleans, because that's where my family is at. So that's
okay. So I'm gonna put out an APB about you, because I'm on a board of a committee for homeless people, and we house many homeless people, and I'm on the national committee too, and we have locations in many states. And I think it would be a blessing to have you go in and speak to some of those individuals. So, and other people as well. But I heard the conviction in your voice, and Lanai, if that's okay with you, because I'm not singling anybody out over anybody else, but it's something
this is
about
what
the
this
way
is about.
If it's a fit, it's a fit. That's how it goes. You know, if it's a fit, I might just be the right fit. So I appreciate that. It's not to take away from nobody. It just means that is consistent. That's why my little heart is just warm, because I'm like, oh, thank you, Lord.
All right, so be in contact with me, okay? And email me, all right? There's some other people I'm going to be saying to too, but I just wanted to mention that now. And Lanai, I didn't ask you in advance, but I hope that was okay.
Oh no, that's fine. That's what this is about. This is why I bring these poets here, so that way it's different lanes, it's different stuff. And I already know D was coming with the fire. So yeah, this is what this is about. I'm just the host. I'm the, what is it? Conduit. Conduit. There you go. I can never say that word right. I struggle, but it's okay. But I'd rather be that. I'm fine with that. But this is what this is about, for poets to tell their story, to get exposure, to find different lanes that they are really productive in, that will show progress in exactly their purpose. So I'm thankful, I'm happy, and I'm happy. You know I'm happy for you, girl. You know I'm happy.
All right. All right. So we'll see you next time. Thank you so much. I know she'll bring everybody back when it's over. So we'll see you then.
Yep. We're going to have a cipher at the end. So make sure y'all stay tuned. There's going to be a little cipher at the end. So we going to bring up Valerie Lorraine Productions.
Yeah. Now, this is a powerful woman right here, too. This woman right here is doing a lot of different things. You are providing so many opportunities for people out here. And I definitely want to talk with you, because I can see what you're doing. You know, we love cultural diversity. And so I thank you for what you're doing and how you're doing it, the professional way you're doing it. And once again, we saw you have a lot to offer. So we're going to put that across the screen again and let people know why you're doing your second piece. Back to you, Lanai.
I love that. All righty. So, Valerie, I'm going to let you just take the floor. You got it. We're going to get out your way and just bless the stage.
You're muted, baby girl. You're muted.
Thank you. Not used to muting. I'm going to preface this poem just a little bit, which is something I normally don't do. I'm an advocate for domestic violence. It's something that I've experienced, emotional and physical. So some of my pieces reflect this, and I hope they're healing to other people. This is called Mary Shelley Wrote Your Heart. Satan roars in shades of red. A blaze of carmine slips through cuts. Scars old, still unhealed, as you march forward from bunkers, laying mines in my mind. My tongue spills poison ivy ink, crowding in as pain as I explode on your weapons. I tiptoe where I shouldn't go. Underneath a burial ground of grief you brought meant to defeat me. I was not your enemy. Or was that who I was to you all along? A lot less than love. Love, the fortress you abandoned as your own demons lured you to trollop toward your homestead built of fracture and brokenness. Weak and wicked, self-inflicted, promises never paid, bright paths never laid, happiness never stayed, purpose never made. I need you to fade. I concede to your war. I am far from the shade you cast. Amaranth was never a hue for me. Satan roars in shades of red, blood in, blood out. Your Frankenstein heart stitched together of past lovers, yet still it does not beat. You died long ago as your body roams empty and angry, trapping victims full of joy, never capable of your own. Adoration you require to fulfill a hollow heart. If they only knew your disaster, if they only knew the harm you intend. My words are ineffable thoughts carried. I felt you in shades of red. I heard Satan roar. I will never be the same. Now who is to blame? Valerie Lorraine.
Oh, wow. I felt you in shades of red. And how you ended that. Now who is to blame? And oh my gosh. If they only knew your disaster. What? Ah. Mm-mm-mm.
And you know what I feel from them, Lanai? I'm feeling that these individuals would be willing to share. Because if you're willing to write this poem and speak, if you do get in the room with the right people going through these things, I feel like y'all would be transparent and y'all could help them heal. So that's the blessing.
Yes, yes. And I thank you for speaking about this topic here specifically, because some people don't speak about it. They're scared to speak about it. They're still in it, so they can't speak. So thank you for being a voice.
You know, society has made it so that people don't speak about it, because the first thing when people speak about domestic violence is what they do to deserve that. And that's not a truth. There is no reason for anybody to deserve that part of it. There's so much more before you even get to that. And there's some people who are just incapable of holding on to proper emotions and dealing with things in a proper way. And nobody who goes through that is ever to blame.
Wow.
I say amen.
So
And
here's
that's
what I'm
why
going to
people
do.
keep it secret.
I see that many of you are good candidates to help others. So when I submit the names, I'm going to submit several names, and then it'll just be contingent upon where the location is, who has the availability, and that's just one place, because I'm on the board for the women's prison too, so it could work in a lot of different areas, but that's what's going through my mind as I listen to you ladies and the young men. So I'm excited, but
Yes.
I will let Nene go to her next person.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Queen.
Thank you.
All righty, so we got two more, y'all. We got two more. It's been a wonderful show. I love the love y'all are sending in the comments, the love that y'all are giving each other, the hype that you're giving to the poets. This is what it's about. I appreciate y'all. Keep doing that. Keep getting them hype, because they are feeling y'all's energy. So the next person we gonna bring up is Slow Mo the Poet.
All right, slow mo got to get back in the car. She got to get back in the car. All right, there she go. You up? You wait? Okay. Listen. Slow mo heard you when you said I can see you, so she cuts her camera off.
I
Okay,
did. I
so
did, because I just want to be free to
whatever
do
I'm
what I
doing,
want to
I'm
do.
doing
I didn't
this.
want you looking at me. So I said, no, I ain't even going to sneak. See, cut it off. She ain't going to see nothing. She ain't going to
She
freeze.
said I'm not gonna slip up. I'm just gonna cut the camera off. So whatever I'm doing, Miss Crystal not gonna see nothing. Okay.
Said the host still can see you. I learned that the hard way. I said, nope, thank you. Got you.
All righty, so Slow Mo, do you have anything you want to tell us that you got going on before you get to your second piece?
I'll be in Maryland on Friday. I'm so excited.
Slow mo, how do you feel about going in and speaking to individuals?
Oh, so that would definitely be a dream come true. That's one of the things that I wanted to do. And we talked about that with the Traveling Poet Society. So yeah, that would be
Okay. Excellent.
Yes,
All
yes,
right, we're
yes.
gonna let you have the flow. What you got coming for us? And once again, type it in there. Let us know, Lanai, if you know what the name of the book is. I want to make sure I get it across the screen. Type for me where they can get her book and type it in there for me so I can make sure I get that, because I'm gonna make sure I get that in there. Okay.
Gotcha. Slow Mo, you got the flow. We're gonna get out your way.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all. I'm running for my life. If anybody asks me what's the matter with me, tell them I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized. I'm not.
Hold on one moment, because something just happened to Slow Mo. So I need to take her down and bring her back up because she froze up. So Slow Mo is freezing right now. If you could text her, because she's still frozen. If you could text her, Lanai, and tell her to go out and come back in, because she's frozen right now. She's still frozen. So we'll bring her back. But she's still frozen. So tell her to exit the whole thing and come back in, and we'll go to the next person and bring her back.
Okay, so while we do that, because I don't know if I can tap out of with my phone because it's on StreamYard. So
Okay.
let me see if I can do it on Instagram, but through my laptop. But so we'll save Slow Mo for last then, and we're gonna go to Arsidio Deep Thought the Lyricist.
Me.
Right. Now, I don't want you to think I was showing love to the women and not to the man, because we appreciate you, because the men need some stuff more, because y'all suppress everything and y'all have so much pride. So your gift is very necessary. I just want to make sure you understand that I was not leaving you out. The men need it more so than anyone, because they tend to be prideful. So your name will also be submitted. I just want to let you know that. Okay, sir?
Mm-hmm.
And
no, I didn't feel left out. We were good.
so our feature did have a question, because although he does serious and very intellectual poems. He did have a question if he can do one of you, I think you
Oh,
would like it, Miss Crystal, an erotic poem, but he is one of
Ooh,
those poets that you would like. He's not one of
ooh.
those like vulgar, that's usually me. So, um,
I'll put
Tasteful.
that
So in
up.
other words, he's tasteful. Hey,
yes,
hey, that's cool. That's
yes.
cool because you live right now, bro. You live on all the platforms. So give it to him. I like tasteful, so that's good. And it's a part
Mhm.
of life. So yes, give it to him. Spicy,
Give it to
saucy,
me.
sensual, and sexy. Is that what I'm hearing? Oh,
Yes,
let's
yes,
say
yes. Y'all just wait. So I need all y'all ladies to get some water, go get a towel, go get next to a fan, air conditioner, whatever you need, but get ready. All right.
okay.
So Arsenio.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So I guess that's what we're doing there. um, I was definitely gonna do something else, but you kind of put me on the spot, so I gotta make this happen. Okay, let me pull this poem up. Okay. This is one of my favorite poems. It is called Sonnet. I think about you constantly, brought on by a most unlikely chemistry. So inventive in the way you appear to me, appealing but ever present without fear. I want to taste your allure while you speak your indecencies. Lying down your emotions next to the bed timidly, I've longed to have you naked, to have you exposed, unearthed, unclothed. I can't help but long for the future blessings so we can look back at these good times as history. My mind trickles thoughts at an angle of leer, but your heart is a mystery. I hope that I am not in for trickery. The potential in my reality is one of the highest quality in imagery. I'm enamored with you, my love, deeply. Let me love you deeply, my love. I want to fill the inside of you, feel the inside. Hold on, really feel the inside of you in my inner me. I want your rosebud to place kisses on my face while your lips press against mine. I feel vibrations in my throb if I die here. I hope I'm reincarnated to finish the job. Your orgasms are celestial, and I want the angels to sing to me. My ears ring constantly like bill collectors calling. I feel collect or smiles can make a mood, but when you moan, the moon howls at itself and the sunshine and its warmth are like throw blankets compared to the way your love covers me, smother me in your insecurities. And if I can still breathe, let reprieve be tattoo sleeves. I creatively lay my pen to your skin. You're a sonnet, a beautiful, or you're a sonnet, beautiful even in your bonnet. I'm honest, pay homage on my knees. You're a goddess, I promise. I'm astonished, admonish bad feelings, abolish my need for sexual healing. It's a feeling, perfect touch like garnish. Let me lick you in between your lines to see if it tastes like words in a stanza or like musical notes, smoothies, soothing, move me in motions. She circles, I circle. She forgot to breathe and turns purple. She left her body and went forward. My spirit touched her spirit and whispered in her ear to bend over, take winds over, then turbine, windmill, turn over. Is my turn over? Or do you want more? Have you caught your breath? And if not, can I catch it for you? You're the most delicious piece I've ever tasted. So sit on my tongue like like I can't get it out. Let me lay in you gently. Have you ever spooned in unison with energy? Every touch feels like intensity in our system, integrated the way we escape every emotion outside of pleasure. My treasure, my precious, my haiku, my poem, my epic. You are the red giant that consumes my world, and now we're together because once love is laid, it's permanent, and the unconditional spots can't be covered. And it's no wonder that we gauge being in your presence based on the concept of worthy. Know your worth. Why? Because you taste better that way.
Your unconditional spots can't be covered. Oh my Lord. Miss Crystal, you're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. I know. Here's a lot to take in. I know. It was a lot. Wait, you still on mute? Oh,
She's still on mute. Either that or you're truly speechless.
Right.
We can't hear you.
Why can't we hear you? Look, you took her breath away and her words. Deep thought. What is you doing? This is live. What is you doing?
Oh my gosh, this is weird.
Yeah, I mean,
can she hear us? Can you hear us?
right. Is it us? All right. And, everybody
us?
in the comments,
Oh,
let us
man,
know.
I'm muted. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. You see, you took my voice and my breath away. You see? Like, really?
We were trying to tell you this whole time.
Say, no, wait, turn it back on. No.
Oh.
Deep
Lord
thought.
have mercy. So see, that ain't even right. You know you're wrong. You're wrong for that, right? I've been good all night. And you gonna come up in here and mess me up like that. On live. On the internet.
Internet.
What the heck? Oh my goodness gracious.
I told you this bunch right here. This bunch right here. Y'all get ready.
Wow. So man, that was really good. I gotta ask a question because I always ask this poem, and I always ask the brothers this. So when you first meet a woman, do you read her poetry like that?
No.
Not like that, but eventually, I guess, you be like, I got something for you. I mean, that's like your foreplay.
I'm trying to go through what answer I should say. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. I don't know if I have an answer to that question. Let's see. I don't right away.
Not right away. Listen, so was he the last one? Because I'm gonna bring the other ones up because I know they may have something to say after that.
No, we gotta bring up Slow Mo because remember Slow Mo
not
got
back. She still have. It's not. Well, let me see Slow Mo. Let me see you. Are you there? Can turn the camera on, and then I know if you back. Okay, she back. Okay,
so Slow Mo's gonna be next, and then after that we're gonna bring up everybody.
Okay, are y'all sure? The ladies, y'all shake your head if y'all can hold that. Yeah. Okay,
Don't shake your head. Matter of fact, put the little water signs. Y'all know what water sign I'm talking about. Put the little water signs if you felt exactly what he was trying to do. Yeah, put the little water sign because I know there's a lot of moisture going on.
All right, we're gonna move you off the camera because you done messed up. You done messed us up. You gotta go. Jeez. Got me on mute, all messed up.
I told you this crowd or this bunch right here is not to be reckoned with. Like, and every time we come in, every time we do this, every month, we're gonna bring more and more to y'all. So if y'all want to be a part of this, make sure y'all DM me, Lanai Monroe 91, so that way we can get you involved. We can get your poetry out there, your story. We can get everything that you need out there. So this is very important. It's what we all need to release. So.
Yeah. Laughter is good for the soul. That's right.
Yes.
I can't even make it up and say I did that on purpose. I can't even do that. So That's it. I'm just bringing slow mo in here because I gotta get it off of me. That's just too much. Jesus Christ! Hey,
I'm on.
come on, New York, cover for
Yo,
me, please.
no, I'm on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened. I think I started to sing and it was like, no. It's like, but I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it. You know what I'm saying?
And make sure, because you have a soft voice though, so make sure you got to speak up a little bit so the crowd can fully be indulged in your voice. Okay.
All right, all right. So we're gonna let you have it again. Somebody said they got the Fifth Amendment. All right, here we go. Here we go.
I'm a singer. I'm running for my life. If anybody asks you what's the matter with me, tell them I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized. I am trying to walk on the path of righteousness, trying not to step on the cracks. As I probe for truth and tolerance, as I gather up the facts, knowing what and where I want to be, I move gloriously. Upright position, moving forward, I foresee good. Methods misunderstood as I strive. Back turn from negativity, I feel free with pride. No longer hunched over by the weight of the past. I straighten up and handle the task. I ignored ignorance and deception as I'm walking in the right direction. I no longer move to the beat of someone else's drum. I overcome fear, hatred, and stupidity. This is my philosophy. As I leave baggage behind, success heavily on my mind, I greet it with open hands, eyes, and a strong stance. If anybody asks you, what's the matter with me? Tell them I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized. I got Jesus on my side, and I'm running for my life. I'm running, I'm running. Thank you.
You know what? Now, see, that's one of them things where they say, "Don't judge a book by its cover." Cause you caught me up. Y'all just catching the sister off guard and all this stuff. Like, for real, that was off guard for real. I love it. I love it. So, are you an artist too?
I believe so. I believe so.
So you do a little rapping or singing or preaching?
Oh, did you say singing? Oh Lord. No, I like to draw and I like to sing. If you like to listen, I'll sing, but I don't know who, you know what I'm saying.
She is definitely into hip hop. She's definitely into music. She is a music connoisseur. She listens to everything. She is what I consider somebody that's Renaissance. She listens to everything. Everything. Jazz is her biggest thing. And I'm gonna let her speak.
Oh, that's
Wow.
that you know so much about me. Oh, thank you,
Oh
host.
my goodness. Well, man, oh man. So to bring them up, bring them up, bring them up,
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out,
bring them up,
bring them out,
All right,
bring them out,
bring them
Poet's
up,
here.
bring them out.
Poet's
All right,
here.
all right.
The
So,
poet's here.
so I got a
All
question.
right.
I was the only one on camera, but did he mess y'all up, Valerie? D?
Oh man, he been messing me up. Not the first time. It's not the first time. It's, you know what? He knows what he's doing.
Deep
knows,
down
he knows.
inside. Deep down inside.
Wow.
Some
D,
things are
what?
secret. Some things you just shh. Because you know what? I'm going to let you know. You tell him too much and it goes to his head. He knows. He knows what he's doing.
With a snack on the side. He has to have his snacks. He has to have his snack. So don't worry.
Yeah.
If he gets you in that mood, at least you know you will be fed. At least you know. Spiritually, mentally.
I don't share. I don't share. Don't. You're not gonna be fed. Don't spread that rumor.
Wow, man, y'all delivered. Y'all delivered tonight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all delivered for real. Like, we got a little bit of ministry, laughter. You know, we got a little spice in there tonight. I mean, you know, man, Lanai. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Let's give a round to everybody in the comments. Give a round of applause to everybody. Everybody that came out tonight. This
Oh
is
my
this is
God.
great. This is what we do.
And check it out. You know, I'm excited. I'm excited because you know poetry is happening, and you know, Valerie, you know that because you're doing something out here on the airwaves with poetry too. So, what did you think about what just happened tonight?
Well, Linnea picked a good crew. And you know what? The thing that I can tell you that is really important is it's not just the poets you bring, but it's how they all come together and that makes the show. And she's done an excellent job tonight because you can curate a whole bunch of great poets, but if they don't click and if their presentation and their on-screen chemistry, even if they're coming up individually, does not jive with the show, then you haven't done a great job. And Linnea's got it. And
Wow.
it's my accent that makes me say your name like that. So don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
The only
Okay.
person who judges me is Just Star, and she's not on screen, so just
Yeah.
an accent.
Shoot.
It is
so,
okay.
so make sure y'all share and like and share this. And Nate, you got a treat for him now. You said you're gonna do something. You used the word. I don't know what the word what you said, but go ahead.
So, because we have all these poets, these lyricists, these phenomenal people that I'm very grateful. First of all, I want to say thank you to all of you because you didn't have to do this. You could have been like, no, at any given time. I thank y'all for being patient. I thank y'all for working with me. I thank y'all for just being y'all and showing the world how awesome y'all are, first and foremost. But we gonna do a little cipher before we end the night. And everybody in the comments, please make sure, I cannot say this enough. You are following everybody up here. Slow Mo the Poet, Deep Thought Lyricist, D Librarian,
Yes.
Valerie Lorraine Productions, Crystal, make sure, Lanai Monroe, all of us, because this is very important. We need y'all to know that without y'all, there's no us. Okay? So we need y'all to follow, share, like, comment. Let your mama know. Tell your daddy. Tell your neighbor down the street you haven't talked to in 2 weeks. Tell your auntie. Tell your mama. Tell your pop. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into a cipher. We're gonna get into a cipher, and this is gonna be an interaction from the comments. I need people to pick. I need 3 words from the comments. I need y'all to quickly give me 3 words in the comments, and we are gonna go from there. So let's see what we got.
Oh, shuck it, duck it. It's gonna be
Oh my
interesting.
God.
Yeah.
D, you just be ready for this, D. You just be ready. Come on, man.
She do, because Dee having words
Sucky
on
ducky.
standby. She has words as ammo. She be like, what,
I
what
know,
you, what? So let's see what words we got from the comments.
Cause we some motherfucking. Okay, so
Poet. All
Oh,
right, so we have peace. We have lust. Let's see, I need one more word. All right, angry. All right, so we got peace, lust, and angry. Now, me and Crystal are exempt from this.
why
So,
no?
No, wait a
because
minute. Hold on.
No, y'all gotta
I
join.
vote that the name be in this because she's a poet. What y'all think? I vote
Miss
that
Crystal, whose side are you on?
have to
Whose side are you on?
participate.
We supposed to
How
be
many of
hosts.
y'all think
We
Lene?
hosting.
get
How,
her.
whose side are you on? We was talking
Let's
about
go,
this
let's
minutes
go.
before we
Yes.
started. We here. All right, cool. All right, so we got peace, lust, and angry. So we're gonna start because my screen might be different from y'all's. So we're gonna start with D Librarian,
Woo. Thank you, Jesus.
D Librarian, Deep Thought, Val, Slow Mo, then me. All right, so everybody remember that. D Librarian, Deep Thought, Val, Slow Mo, then me. What you're gonna do is use that word in a sentence, and we're going to feed off each other's sentence, okay? But it has to be those 3 words. You can use it multiple times if you want to, but it has to be those 3 words: lust, angry, and peace. D-Line Brain, set it off.
Be my peace. That's what he said. And like water flowing through a river, that's how I flow through his bed. I find myself lusting off of every word he said because my sapiosexual appetite is pretty hungry and I can't seem to take my eyes off the target. So I lust for him like love lust in the dark after light, after a long night when I'm frightened. I can't get from under the covers. I'm constantly covered by his loving, good thrusting, bringing me peace inside my head. I bring peace made of steel every time I dread every minute that I'm lost in this earth. Because I'm so angry by the passions that's building up inside of me, and I just need a stress reliever. So he's pounding me with all of his girth. And I'm passing the mic so that deep thought, deep throat can get me back right.
I don't know what y'all expect to go after that. I'm good.
Now listen, you take it slow because I'm after you.
Wow, I didn't see that going that way. That was cool. Don't be angry, love. Calm your nerves, meaning relax your mind, meaning rest your body. And let me see if we can make peace, if I get just a little piece of you. In the best ways, of course. And I was thinking out of course, but now I'm trying to get inner course with you. Maybe I'm just lusting. And this isn't exactly what it appears to be, but I like magic. And I like to mix a little chemistry that's smoke, that's tricks. And I know a few. If you don't mind, I would like to get every lustful, angry piece of you. Please, come closer. Light a candle. Let's make it happen.
Lord.
Ooh. Listen.
I'm gonna have to go repent after this show.
Demuted our mic.
Listen, because
You
I'm
ready?
waiting on, yeah, because she came with that listen and she all sultry. I'm ready to hear what Valerie got to say.
Now you listen. Are you ready? I've been chasing a piece of you so that you can give peace to my lust. And I gotta tell you, I was content with the content of my life until you came along and you just made me a little bit angry because everything you've been stirring in me, I wasn't prepared for. So when you're ready to ignite that lust with that dragon fire you got, I'm ready to lay it down and give you that piece of me that's going to give some peace to you and change the content of my life.
Wow. A different side. Somebody said that's a different side of Valerie.
And that, now, you guys broke me.
I like it. Was so sultry.
Really? I had to take my hat off on that. There was steam coming up. I had to whoosh.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my goodness. Slow mo.
Oh, because Valerie.
Now you're laughing at me.
Woo! Okay, go ahead. Oh yeah.
I got to talk to myself. I'm sorry, I forgot I was on the screen. I had to talk to myself real quick. All right. Lady Lust. It was more than that. Caused me to bust after we discussed. And her peace made me release. No angry, just real hungry. And I sat and marinated and felt at one. Because she had that yum yum. Lord have mercy, there's somebody else on the screen. You know what? Somebody else go. D, you done messed me up, D. You got something in your arm.
What happened?
I was on a roll until I saw somebody under the I was about to go.
This is what we call live and in color.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's the piece that I got. Got a little angry, got a little horny, got a little lusted, and there we go. I love the busted. There you go.
Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Anybody that has small children understands what I'm going through right now. So
That threw me off.
Oh,
D.
yeah.
That threw me off. I was like,
she's been under me since I've been here. So that's and I can't complain. But poor baby.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I was like, got it.
All right. Her pieces pieced me back together. Angry but satisfied. Her lust left me satisfied, tempted, and dreamy. Passionate, she seamlessly pieced me together. I need to know whether she can weather this storm, whether she is the crazy or the norm, but I am her angry to explore. She pounds every bit of my expectations into my renovations of my flower. Every hour, every second, never resisted. She dreamt for this. She asked for this. So who am I to resist this angry, lustful kiss that she puts on my bliss? But I guess that's it.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Y'all are so gifted. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I'm like, look, man, this is all y'all. I just tapped in, but that's all y'all. Look, this was wonderful.
Wow.
This was wonderful.
The angry kiss that she put on my.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Shlomo was over there trying to keep her cool. Shlomo was over there like.
Yo, Dave.
Shlomo was like, why is she doing this to me live? I'm glad somebody else got put on the spot.
But I'm just saying, I was feeling the same way. But nobody respected that for me. But now it's okay for her. Right? Everybody was okay when it was my problem, but now it's like her problem. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's okay, you can pass." I didn't get a pass. Who's giving out the passes? Because I did not get a pass. I had to play.
You hear her slow-mo. Valerie said you gotta play, so that means you owe us something. You owe us.
You owe us.
Yeah. Rewind.
I laid the lady down because we needed to discuss. Do I have to switch it around? How she made me bust. Because it was more than just lust. Now a 12-year-old came in here. Jesus, girl, go away. Please. Why the kids keep intervening?
You know what? I know what just happened there. I know what just happened there. I know what just happened there? She's like, you know what? I'm gonna get a pass no matter what.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I can't. I don't know what. I was ready.
You came in there because you're like, come here and save me.
Oh,
I know. Like, you guys put me on the spot. Nobody cared. But you're like, come on, it's okay. Just
nah.
Y'all messed up the internet, the whole camera, everybody's camera.
Oh shoot.
You know, you all know me. You all know me. So you put me on the spot and you guys were having a great time with that. Then it comes to your turn and you're like, nah, it's a 12-year-old in the room. I can't see it.
I know. How you think she got here? How you think you got here?
Right?
Oh my gosh, yo, I cannot. So Slow-Mo, this is your last
I'm not gonna
chance.
forget that real
This
quick.
is your last
That was
chance,
staying
Slow-Mo,
with
to
me.
redeem yourself.
Well, she may not be able to if they still in the room.
Nah, she
Look.
wasn't there. She just put some makeup on. She was acting a fool.
I would make it awkward. I would embarrass her.
Oh, I've done that so many times.
Just go ahead and just do the
except for
pause.
this
She
time.
gonna run.
It threw me off.
This time you're like, it's no go. This time. You chose this time.
Because I was just like,
You're like, nah, I can't see that.
Right there.
I've done it
Oh,
before, but I
buddy.
can't do it tonight. Tonight, I'm not feeling it.
Ooh.
I let you do it.
All right. Let's see. A nice night to remember. I sit there like it's December. She gave me my birthday cake. I ate. God rest Anna Mae. You know what I say. She put a face in it. It was more than just lust. Let her touch it, taste it, feel it. Until I made her bust. See, it was real juicy. She started to get angry. See, I'm going to make her remember me. Because she wanted to do more than just finger me. She wanted to get down and dirty. Turn me around like 6:30. Get in the booty crack and eat me like yum, yum, yum. Ooh, you nasty. But I kept it classy. There was always salad served. So I had to toss it.
Renee's face was like, oh, wow. And there you have it. Wow. And that is your show for tonight.
I just want to let you know, I feel better now. Thank you. I do. I feel like we're all one now.
Valerie been on it all night.
Oh my gosh. She said I kept it
Before I was
classy.
feeling
It's
like
always
we
salad.
just weren't cohesive, but now I'm feeling like it's okay to do this.
All right. Yes. All right.
Valerie is funny as fuck.
Wow, y'all really, really set the bar high. I cannot wait to see what the name cooked up for
It
July.
won't be as good.
This, like, I don't even know how they're gonna top this for real.
They're not.
Val said they're not.
They're not. It's not possible. But it's okay. You still gotta try, right? Still gotta. Show must go on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
When I tell you this was phenomenal. This was everything. I need everybody that's in the comments. I hope y'all enjoyed this. We got 12 of y'all in here. I think somebody said they put a line out for, they said my lust makes me angry because it never allows me peace.
I said that.
Wow.
Maybe. I don't remember.
I don't know. It was either you or me, Val. It was one of us.
Yeah, it was one of us, right?
I didn't say that.
We all took our cue from you. You started this.
Yeah, that was really amazing. I love the way you did that with the 3 words. And it just goes to show the creativity of all of you guys. I hope before you end, Lanai, you have each person to say once again their contact information on social media and their name, because people need to follow each and every one of you. I cannot wait to see how you continue to evolve. Like, this is truly an evolution.
Yes,
You guys are
yes.
running out my battery over here. What the hell?
So we're gonna go with Val first.
Okay.
All right, so we'll go Val, the librarian, deep thought, and then slow mo. Promote yourself, let them know what you got going on, and then we'll end the night off with that. But thank y'all again. This has been everything I needed, and I'm grateful for all. Val, you got the floor.
Thank you. I'm Valerie Lorraine. You can find me on Instagram under Valerie Lorraine Productions. And that's the easiest way to find me. You can find out everything I'm doing because I'm very, very vocal in putting out reels that show where I'm going to be and what I've done. And there's no question about what I'm doing because it's right there. So you can check out the grid on my front page. My bio's there. You can find my books. There's a link tree coming up there pretty quick. And you can find me on YouTube where I have a show and just kind of like this one, but different. So yeah, but thank you, ladies, for the opportunity to join this wonderful group. And it was an excellent show, beautiful guests and some wonderful poetry. And you heard it here first because that's the very first time that I ciphered, that I freestyled, and that,
Oh, wow.
as everybody knows, that I let a little bit loose on that gentle erotica. You guys gave me the push I needed.
That was the first time, amazing.
Yes.
Well, everybody has to have that first time, right?
And you came after deep.
Just usually it's not online.
Oh.
Never know
But I
these
have.
days.
Well,
New
it's true.
age.
You never know these days. But now that I'm out there, I can't take it back because I'm not even in control of
Yep, you spread that thing open, and now
right.
our world got.
But just think, D started it, and then you just primed the well. Like I had to follow you, right?
No, see,
And then
I
Slow-Mo
blame
made
the
the path.
audience. I
Slow-Mo
blame
was
the
like,
audience
I'm
because
not
they
playing
chose
with
the
you.
words. They chose.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
Well,
You know how that's
well,
going.
thank you so much, Valerie.
Oh, no, thank you. The thanks is mine. So, show the words.
Alrighty, the librarian, you up next, please.
Yo, y'all, I've thoroughly enjoyed myself this evening. Thank you so much to the host, Miss Crystal, and co-host Lanai. I'm grateful that y'all thought enough of me to invite me here for this episode. I'm grateful to have shared space with these wonderful poets up here. We all are, we all know each other already and are already comfortable with each other. So it's a nice little vibe going on here. We're familiar with each other's work. I thoroughly enjoyed it, just fellowshipping, sharing our creativity. If y'all not following me already, thank you to everyone in the audience. I'm at DEELIBRARIANNE. I'm the librarian. And I wanted to tell y'all something else. I do have a podcast that I plan on coming up. I was working on fixing the studio space, but I left the studio and I'm going to do it while I'm traveling. And I'm going to be posting it soon, but it does have a title, The Congressional. So for those of y'all I had brought in on that Facebook group when I entitled it that, I had acted too fast. It wasn't for the Facebook group. It was supposed to be for the podcast. And it's a podcast where we discuss social issues, everything that revolves around perspective. Because of course I'm the librarian and the congressional is an informal assembly of social intercourse. So yes, that is what it's called. So y'all, you just kind of let that simmer in your minds for a little bit so you can get a good idea of what we'll be talking about. I'm going to be very gentle, unapologetic, but we're going to discuss some difficult topics. Like we're going to be challenging belief systems and raising awareness to all kinds of things that are occurring between people in social settings. And I really want to raise awareness for that. It's not going to be a platform where we jump on these trending topics talking about frivolous things. We're going to talk about things where we raise awareness. We're going to identify problems and develop solutions. So we're going to share those things amongst different people from different socioeconomic backgrounds, people who do different things to navigate their ways through difficult issues and emotions. And you're going to be welcome to share, express, negative thoughts and emotions, and given tools to help you cope and how to deal with them. You will not be shunned for expressing what is perceived to be a negative thought.
Ooh, love it.
I'll say amen. Let the
Amen.
church say amen right there.
Amen.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much, Steve. Thank you. Up next, we got Deep Thought the Lyricist. You little nasty. Go ahead.
Yeah, catch me on Instagram, deepthought_the lyricist. On my Instagram is a link tree that'll take you to everything else I got going on. And I have a book. Don't know if you guys saw this at all. I have a book. Prophecies from My Heart. You can order it through my webpage, deepthoughtthelyricist.com. It is in my link tree as well on the IG page. So yeah, that's it. I don't have any profound things like D. Just
And
don't.
congratulations to King. He sold more than 100 copies, and he's going to sell a lot more. So congratulations. Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. Good job. Good job.
Edited really well too.
Yeah. Privacy is from the heart. Is that what it's called?
No. Prophecies.
Oh, prophecies. Okay, got you. But you was talking about everything private before, private parts and all that stuff. So, hey, I'm sorry. Jesus. Okay.
Was that what you was saying when you was on mute?
Next. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
We got Slow-Mo the Poet. You up next.
Okay. All right. Yes. I appreciate you, Crystal. I appreciate you, Lanai, for this beautiful, peaceful, and fun, and I guess a little spicy.
You got to come up closer. We can't hear you. You fading out on us.
I said I appreciate you, Crystal, and I appreciate you, Lanai, for this nice, beautiful, and spicy platform here. I had fun. I also got merch too. Let's see, right here. It says Slow-Mo the Poet. Got my little drawing on it. I don't know if y'all can see that.
Nice.
It's on Teesprings. And then my three books are on Amazon. Simply Complicated, Poetry in Slow Motion, and Elevation Poetry Path. And yeah, I'm on here sometimes. No, I'm not on here sometimes. I'm on Instagram sometimes. Not on here. On Instagram sometimes. Yeah.
Wow. And Lanai, we know I got up there about yours. You want tell them what you want them to know about you and what's coming up in July and how they can partake in this if somebody is watching and they want to be a part of this next time.
So yes. If you, I'm sure, I'm not even gonna say if. I know y'all love the show tonight. I know you'll watch it, and people that will watch it later on, just get ready for the laughs, the tears, the sensuality. So if you want to be a part of this, definitely DM me, Lanai Monroe 91, and we can get you into it's once a month, so we can get you in, get you started. Just DM me. Your girl's got a book on Amazon, Blue Butterfly Kisses. If you want to check her out, go ahead and support the kid, And I got Poetic Shenanigans coming back in July. We took a little break, had to revamp, get a couple things situated, but that'll be back in July. But until then, make sure you are following all these poets here, all these poets. Make sure you're following Miss Chris this way. Okay, Miss Crystal. This is her platform, and make sure you're following me as well to keep yourself updated, to keep yourself informed, because there's going to be so much more that's going to come every month. This is going to be great. This is going to be awesome. So I thank everybody again. I can't say it enough because y'all really outdid yourselves. Y'all really did. I'm so thankful and so grateful. Just look at y'all. Just
Wow.
round of applause.
Yeah. I thank you also. I just want to say this was amazing. You superseded my expectation. Once again, story time is on Sundays at 8 p.m. and Tuesdays at 6 p.m. So come check it out. And don't forget, share your story if you have a story. Yeah, that's what it's all about. I know you're writing because of something you went through. You are advocate because of something you went through. So that's what it's all about, really getting behind the pen and finding out the whole story so that you can help somebody else who might be going through and they might be still in that situation that you got out of. You know, that's what story time is all about, helping those to get through what you already came through. You know, I'm a hope catalyst. My mission is to stir up the gifts, instill hope, and save lives. And bringing on people like you helped me to do it. So thank you so much. I also have merchandise as well. So eventually I'll send that to Lanai so she can let you know. But tonight is about the poetry and evolution. So we thank you. We thank you. We thank you so much for just allowing us to give you what we have. You know, we'll be back next month. Next month, you'll be able to catch us next month. Story time with Crystal and Poetic Shenanigans with Lanai. And we'll bring it back. We don't know what date it's going to be, but we'll be here. And I'll be ready. I won't be caught off guard next time. I'll be ready. I'll be ready for whatever you got, Lanai. Whoever you got, I'm gonna be ready. But y'all have an amazing night. Thank you so much. Get ready. I will definitely send you the recaps. There will be a recap of the whole thing with the collaboration. There'll be a recap of just that last piece. That will be a piece by itself, and then there will be the individual pieces of you alone. So be on the lookout for it. Give it some time, but it's coming. And I just want to say, have an amazing evening. You've been listening to another episode of Storytime. Have an amazing evening, everybody. Thank you. Please tell everybody, come on and help us to grow. We're trying to grow out here so we can make a difference. Everybody's trying to make a difference. And I'm excited. Lanai, I'm so excited. Thank you. God bless you for what you're doing. Thank you for collaborating with me to do this. This is amazing. And I can't wait to see what is next. Any closing words?
Thank you to the people in the comments, the supporters. Thank y'all to everybody. We don't want to forget y'all because, like I said, without y'all, there's no us. So thank y'all. Give a pat on your back for y'all showing up, for being present. So thank you. Don't forget to laugh. Don't forget to love. Don't forget to be yourself. You're the only you that there is, and you are awesome. You are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you are doing. Don't give up. Because you have a purpose, you have a meaning, and we see you and love you. Y'all have a wonderful night. Till next time.
Night. We'll go out. Hopefully my song will play this time, and we'll go out as everybody goes out.
Save lives. You get exposure, promotion, and marketing too. And advertise for business owners just like you. On Storytime, your interview is global. Virtual or in person, just come on the show. Yo, your story matters. Crystals will open the door. 40 years of experience, ready to give you more on Storytime. Get ready for Storytime. Hey, come on.